Hey guys, WallyCuber here. Today I've got my top 10 puzzles. Now this is in no particular order, but I just thought I'd show you guys which ones I like best out of my collection. And I was going to make a collection video, but when I shot that it turned into 18 minutes and I didn't really want to shoot the whole thing again and then have to edit 2 videos. It would have taken a really long time, especially with my editing software and everything. So anyways, let's get started. So I'm gonna start small. This is my Diane 2x2. It's my main 2x2. It's very quiet. It's very silky, I'll say. It cuts corners really well. I really like the stickers on it. I put those on there myself. That's CubeSmith, and it's enjoyable to solve. Just because it's pretty simple, pretty easy, and it's no huge time commitment. Next I'm going to go to my main 3x3, my Diane Zanchi. This one is really good. I love it. I use this to blind solve. I use it for one hand. I use it for two hand. I use it for everything 3x3. It cuts corners really well. I put some half-bright stickers on it, and those are really nice, and it doesn't pop very often, but you can do that. It used to do that in a solve, but then I tightened the tensions. But it's a really good cube, and it will always have a special place in my heart as my first competition legal main speed cube. Next is my Memphis Megamix. It's really nice. It has some weight to it, and I think it's because all the pieces are solid. It doesn't have like air in them. They don't have like air in them like most puzzles. It quarter cuts pretty well, and it's really quiet. It's quiet, it's smooth, and I really like it. I may actually shave off a little bit in each of there so that it can do reverse corner cutting, because it doesn't do any of that. And then once I do that, I may get into speed solving it. Next is the Rex Cube. I actually got this because I thought, that looks kind of interesting, and then I couldn't solve it for the longest time. I had no idea what to do. When I got to the final steps, like 2 pieces would be swapped, and I had no idea what you had to do. But then I figured it out, and it's actually a really enjoyable solve. And I like to solve it a lot. I do it quite a bit. And it corner cuts a bit, but if you try to corner cut too much, something like that'll happen. One of those pieces will just pop out. But it's pretty awesome. I like solving it. And if you don't know what this is, it's basically a dino cube, so it turns on the corners. So it has 4 axes of rotation instead of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I like it. And next we have my Shang Xiao mirror cube, my mirror blocks cube. It's a joy to solve. I love doing this one. I don't do it as often as my other ones, so I guess this would be my number 10. But it's quiet. It's pretty interesting, and it cuts corners pretty well. I like it a lot. Next is my MF8 Gigamix. When I first got this, it was really hard to turn it, but after solving it a few times, it's pretty good. You can finger trick it, you don't have to worry about it overshooting, and it does cut corners for just in case you do. So it's an enjoyable solve. It takes a while though, so I only do it when I have a lot of time. Next is my Shang Xiao 6x6. It's been used quite a bit, as can clearly be seen. It's got chips all over the stickers, but I am impressed with the sticker quality. They've endured through quite a bit. But it's a quiet puzzle. It's a really enjoyable solve. I time myself a bit, but I don't really try to go for a huge competition level speed on it. But I could definitely see myself going for that. But it's a good puzzle. I recommend it if you're looking for a new challenge and don't want to get a weird shaped cube. Next is my Shang Xiao 8x8 cube. Let me readjust the camera here. This one I like just about as much as the 6x6, maybe a bit less because it takes longer to solve, but I really like the even cubes, because you can get those huge parodies and not know you have them until the very end. So they are a bit confusing. And it's really nice to turn. It doesn't really pop very much, and you know, I solve it quite a bit. Next is my Shang Xiao 9x9. This is the only odd big cube that I would have in my favorites, definitely, because I really like big cubes. But the 5x5 or 7x7 I just don't really like. I don't solve them very much. But this is my Shang Xiao 9x9, and despite it still having the Shang Xiao shades, I do enjoy it because it turns very smoothly, just like the other odd layered cubes do by Shang Xiao. And it's very quiet, and it's not very loose at all. It's nice. And now, finally, is my Shang Xiao 10x10. Now I really have to move the camera. This is a humongous puzzle, as you can clearly see. Here it is next to my my 57mm, so standard size Diane Zanchi. It's twice the size. It is crazy big. But it is a lot of fun to solve. I solve it all the time. It's like reading a book. It's that awesome. It's my most expensive one too, so I would hope that it would be my favorite. And I'd say this is probably my favorite because it's an even layered cube, and it's got it came with really good stickers on it. After breaking it in a bit, it's really nice. It's not catchy. I don't have to worry about pops very much because I can control it. It's really relaxing to me when I solve it. They're my three favorite. Green, red, and white are my three favorite sides to have together. So like that. I just think it looks awesome. Well, anyways, I'm just gonna put all of these on here and probably zoom out a bit so you guys can see all of these puzzles that are pretty high up there. didn't really zoom out, but anyways, those are my top 10 favorite puzzles. Yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching.